Welcome to AI in 10. I'm Chuck Getchell, and every day I break down the biggest AI story in just 10 minutes. What it is, why it matters, and how you can actually use it. Picture this, it's morning and your phone not only wakes you up, it's already scanned your calendar, your emails, and your screen. It knows you have that big presentation today. It offers to help you practice while you brush your teeth, and it sounds like it actually understands what you're talking about. That's not science fiction anymore. That just became reality at CES this month, and the companies making it happen just rewrote the rules of what artificial intelligence can do. Let me break down what happened and why it matters to your actual life. 3 massive tech announcements dropped at CES that are going to change how you work, shop, and probably think about privacy. We're talking about NVIDIA, AMD, and Apple all making moves that sound incredibly technical, but actually make AI way more accessible to regular people like you and me. First up, NVIDIA just unveiled something called the Vera Rubin platform. They named it after an astronomer, which is fitting because this thing is astronomical. Think of it like this. If your current computer is a Honda Civic, this is like NASA just announced they're building rocket ships for everyone. The centerpiece is something called H300 GPUs. Now, GPU stands for Graphics Processing Unit, but don't let that fool you. These aren't just for video games anymore. They're the engines that power artificial intelligence. Here's what makes this wild. These new chips can handle what they call trillion parameter AI models. A parameter is basically like a tiny piece of knowledge the AI uses to make decisions. So we went from AI systems that knew millions of things to billions, and now trillions. It's like the difference between someone who's read a few books versus someone who's memorized the entire internet and can actually use all that information intelligently. But NVIDIA didn't stop there. They're also launching AI foundries. Think of these like custom chip factories, but instead of making chips for everyone, they make chips designed for specific AI tasks. If you need an AI chip that's really good at understanding medical images, they'll build you one. If you need something that excels at financial analysis, they'll build you that too. The whole platform goes into full production later this year. And here's the kicker. It's designed specifically for what they call sovereign AI infrastructure. That's fancy talk for AI systems that countries and companies can run entirely on their own, keeping all their data private and secure. Meanwhile, AMD wasn't about to let NVIDIA steal the show. They dropped their Ryzen AI 400 series processors. These are going into laptops, your laptop, potentially very soon. What makes these special is something called a neural processing unit, or NPU. Think of it as a mini AI brain built right into your computer. This thing can do real-time translation, help you create content, and run AI tasks without needing to connect to the internet. So instead of sending your voice memo to some server in the cloud, your laptop just handles it locally. Faster, more private, and it works even when your Wi-Fi doesn't. AMD also announced their Turin data center chips. These are the big industrial strength processors that power the AI systems you use every day. They're designed to be more efficient at training and running large AI models, which basically means your favorite AI tools should get faster and cheaper to use. But here's where it gets really interesting for everyday people. Apple just announced a completely reimagined Siri, and I mean completely. The new Siri isn't just listening for Hey Siri commands anymore. It can see what's on your screen. It understands the context of what you're doing. It can work across different apps. And here's the mind-blowing part. It's powered by Google's 1.2 trillion parameter AI model. Yeah, Apple and Google are working together now, which is like McDonald's and Burger King deciding to share recipes, but somehow it happened. Now, let me connect this to your real life. Because this isn't just tech news. This is about your job, your money, and your daily routine. Let's start with jobs. If you're a teacher, imagine Siri that can look at your lesson plans on screen, check your student roster, and automatically suggest activities based on what it sees. No more spending Sunday nights frantically preparing for Monday morning. If you work in sales, picture an AI assistant that can scan your emails, check your CRM, and draft follow-up messages while you're on a call with another client. It's like having a really smart intern who never sleeps and never gets coffee wrong. But here's what's really important. This might also mean some jobs change dramatically. Administrative roles that involve a lot of data entry and scheduling, those might get automated away. The key is getting ahead of this curve instead of being surprised by it. On the money side, these new laptops with built-in AI are going to save you cash in ways you might not expect. Traveling internationally, your laptop can now translate conversations in real time without needing expensive translation apps or international data plans. I'm talking about saving $10 to $20 every time you eat at a restaurant abroad, just because your computer can read the menu and tell you what everything means. Need to edit photos for your small business or social media? Instead of paying for Photoshop subscriptions or hiring designers, your laptop can handle basic editing tasks using AI that runs locally. No monthly fees, no uploading your photos to someone else's server. The healthcare implications are huge too. These trillion parameter AI models are already being used to design new drugs. The faster and cheaper it gets to run these systems, the faster new treatments reach the market and the less they cost. If you or someone you love deals with diabetes, heart disease, or any chronic condition, AI-designed medications could hit clinical trials sooner and cost less when they reach pharmacy shelves. Let's talk privacy for a minute, because this is where things get really personal. Remember all those news stories about data breaches, companies getting hacked, and millions of people's personal information getting stolen? Well, when your AI processing happens on your device instead of in the cloud, that risk goes way down. Your voice notes to Siri, processed on your phone, your family photos getting organized happens on your computer, your personal documents getting summarized, your laptop handles it without sending anything anywhere. It's like the difference between discussing your private business in a coffee shop versus in your own living room. One of those feels a lot more secure, and now your devices can give you that living room privacy for AI tasks. So what can you actually do with this information? Let me give you some concrete steps you can take starting today. First, if you're in the market for a new laptop this year, wait for the Ryzen AI 400 series. They'll be available mid-year. But here's what you can do right now. If you have a current Ryzen processor, AMD is offering developer previews of some of these AI tools. Go to AMD's website and look for their AI development section. You can download free tools like Stable Diffusion for photo editing or Whisper for offline translation. Test them out on your current machine to get a feel for what local AI processing can do. If you're an Apple user with an iPhone 16 or newer, or any Mac with an M series chip, sign up for the Apple Intelligence beta that's rolling out this spring. Go to your settings, look for the AI features section, and enable Siri's screen awareness capabilities. Start simple. Try asking Siri to summarize an email while you're looking at it, or have it explain a document that's open on your screen. The goal is to get comfortable with AI that understands context, not just commands. For the more adventurous, there are platforms like Hugging Face and Runway ML that let you experiment with the same GPU technology that powers NVIDIA's new systems. They offer free tiers where you can try generative AI for creating images, videos, or even music. You don't need to buy expensive hardware to start. You can use these platforms through your web browser and get a taste of what trillion parameter models can do. Here's something most people don't know. If you or a family member has a health condition, you can actually track AI-designed drug trials. Go to clinicaltrials.gov and search for studies involving artificial intelligence. Many of the treatments entering trials this year were designed with AI assistance. You can sign up for patient registries or just stay informed about what's coming down the pipeline. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your health. But here's the most important thing you can do. Start building your AI literacy now. I'm not talking about learning to code or becoming a data scientist. I mean, getting comfortable with the idea that AI is going to be part of your daily tools. Just like email or text messaging became part of your life without you needing to understand how internet protocols work. The people who thrive in the next few years won't be the ones who resist these changes. They'll be the ones who embrace them early and learn to use them effectively. Start with one small AI tool. Maybe it's using ChatGPT to help you write better emails. Maybe it's trying Grammarly to improve your writing. Maybe it's experimenting with AI photo editing on your phone. The specific tool doesn't matter as much as building comfort with the concept, because what happened at CES this month, that's just the beginning. We're living through the transition from AI as a novelty to AI as infrastructure. Just like the internet went from being something only tech people used to being the foundation that everything else runs on, AI is making that same leap right now. The companies making these announcements aren't just building faster computers, they're building the foundation for a world where artificial intelligence is as common and useful as electricity. And just like you don't need to be an electrical engineer to benefit from light bulbs, you don't need to be a computer scientist to benefit from this AI revolution. You just need to start, and the best time to start is right now. That's today's AI in 10. If you want to go deeper and learn AI with a community of people just like you, join us at aihammock.com. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends.